Alright, hello everyone. I am eonhck, or just Eon for short, getting ready to continue this wonderful Zelda block with Legend of Zelda 2 Link no Bouken. You can see the titles written in anime there, so this was the Famicom Disk System release of what we know of as Zelda 2 The Adventure of Link. So I have Justin Man 114, the world record holder in this category, on helping me out on commentary. And I think we're just gonna go ahead and get started.
Let's do it.
Oh.
What's up, everyone?
I'm late on the timer.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll retime once you PB. So yeah, right off the bat, if you've played the original version, this is the original version. If you've played the NES version, you'll notice that North Palace looks a little different there. There's a lot of differences in this version. We'll try to go through, I guess, most of them as they...
Yeah, the first biggest one was the audio on the overworld. You may have noticed that it had some... it sounded almost like a Sega Genesis or a Sega Master System because the Famicom Disk System has an FM synthesis chip. And they take advantage of that on the title screen for sure.
Yeah, the audio, the sounds, the music... I guess the music is the same for the most part. The cave music here is different.
Yes.
The title screen music is much bigger. There's like more stuff going on. And yeah, a lot of different sound effects we're gonna hear. Some different sprites that you're seeing right there. Spirits. The large encounters are the dark ones. The small encounters are the light ones. And the fairies are the red ones. They all look the same, though, other than the color.
I was holding the wrong direction into the encounter.
And you'll notice that she also has to stab the item to grab it, rather than just grabbing it and having Link kind of hold it up over his head. And you saw she just already got attack 2, so the leveling system is kind of the main difference in this version. Instead of having to get a certain amount of XP for each specific type of level up, magic, life, or attack, you just take whichever one you want as soon as you get to the next level, which is, they start out pretty low, 50, 100, etc. I think the first few are, is the first like 250? I don't even remember.
Just the first one's 50.
Just the first one. Okay, yeah, she's got 100 to go for the next one. So basically, we're just going to be pumping out attack levels early.
Going full glass cannon build.
Yeah. We won't see any life taken until at least Death Mountain, I believe.
Yeah.
And we'll get attack 8 before any of that happens, the highest attack level. So you can really power yourself up. The downside of that, if playing casually, or in a speed run if you have a bad situation occur, or a lot of bad situations, if you game over, it will revert your levels all to whatever the lowest level is. So if she's at 811, she'd go back to 111, for example.
So I did
851,
yeah.
Same thing, back to 1.
I did start the timer on my end. It may be something with the cropping. I don't know. I can't fix that. So I see people mentioning that in the chat.
Yeah, I can see it here in the Discord call, but I'm not sure. But we can certainly update time as we're going. There's no splits or anything to look at, so we're all just a single global timer.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna PB. I think you're gonna though.
It'd be nice. I think there's an outside chance of it, but we'll see. I do actually have splits on my end that I can report if I'm ahead or behind.
Those elevators are also like 2 times as slow, maybe more. I'm not sure what the exact.
50% slower, I think,
Yeah,
or something.
they're really slow. It's noticeable. Attack 3. So in NES version, we're normally coming out of this palace optimally with attack 4. She's gonna come out with guaranteed attack 6, possibly attack 7. If we get a couple of 200 bags in here.
Yeah.
But it's not super necessary, it cuts down on a little bit of time in combat, but that's about it.
Hey, there we go. Managed to keep my beams for this next room, which is always good.
Stunning the bubbles. Beams in Palace 1 are great. And having attack 3 in Palace 1 for these bots is also great.
Yeah, except when they jump down at you like that and you mess it up. Oh gosh, I didn't know where to move there.
Classic bot trap. Attack 4. So we're gonna be like 2 hits on these, 3 hits now. Oh yeah, some of the enemy AI is a little different.
Yeah, the Iron Knuckles wake. Oh, they say sure. They asked about restarting.
Oh, okay. No big deal.
Yeah, I can lower the bitrate on my end if that helps too. I don't actually show any dropped frames from. Oh, okay. Do I need to stop and restart my?
Yeah, I didn't have the actual stream up, so I can't tell. I'm just watching the call. Looks fine here.
Yeah. So, well, that means if I do that, I can. Okay. So here you can hear the title screen again.
I can't, but I'm imagining it.
Yes.
It's beautiful. There's like some sort of strange horn instrument. Just sounds heavenly.
Oh, looks like we're back live. So, you all missed Justin and I discussing the spelling of all the stuff on the
Six Sanctuaries
story here, but you can hear the wonderful FM synthesis on the title screen, and it's glorious. So
Beautiful.
let's go ahead. I'm gonna make sure that I start the timer on the correct point this time. So I'll just count myself down. 3, 2, 1, go. And since
we go.
Since this is a Famicom Disk System game, we do have loading, so feel free to spam wait in the chat whenever we have to wait. Okay, so here we go.
Maybe you'll
we
get
are
the 50 this time.
Yeah, it might get the 50. Doesn't really make a difference whether you get it or not.
No. Yeah, this version, the 50 can help. And it does get you attack 2 like slightly, or you get it in here, but
Nope.
otherwise it doesn't make much of a difference. If you get a second 50 in P2, then you only need 1 200 bag to get attack 7.
Yes.
But that is super rare.
All right.
Back over to the desert, back into P1.
And if you're familiar with this game, you probably know there's a shield spell in that town that we didn't go into. We'll be getting that later.
Yeah, we don't need that now. You can see the water is also moving in this version.
Yes,
And
the
also,
animated water is great. Got the bubble skip?
The lava later on will do it as well. Went the right direction on the heart. Good stuff.
Yes.
All right. Already on better pace.
Yeah, and since I started the timer correctly, I won't have to retime if I think I got a PB.
You will.
Yeah, the FDS version is super fun. It's quite a bit different from the NES version. I mean, I say that, it's a lot of small differences overall, except for like the leveling stuff, which...
Yeah, the leveling is kind of the one big one.
Yeah.
But even then, by the end of the run, it's almost the same. The very end of the run is a little tougher. You don't get to take a magic level after the final palace. You kind of have to take your final level at the gem in that palace, so...
And some of the spawns, like with the Magos and the Wizrobes in the late palaces, are
Oh god.
a lot more aggressive in this version.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have any rules almost, it seems like.
Yeah. So see if we can get some beam wraps. For whatever reason, I have a much harder time with the beam wraps on the FDS version. I don't know if the timing's slightly different or what.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if I've noticed a difference or not. I'm not super good at, like, consistent at getting them. I kind of have a few that I go for. It's really just in that first room that I do them, at least on the tin suits here.
Yeah. So, if we're lucky... Oh, gosh. Oh, that bot was... Bots are the worst enemy in the game. They are the true final boss.
There's no way they were going to let you have beams again.
Yeah,
all the way to the elevator.
Okay, so... You handled the Doom Knocker, or Doom Rattler, better this time.
Very nice being able to kill some of these enemies with a higher attack level.
Yes.
Especially if you're used to the NES version. The bots dying in one hit is the best part once you get to attack 3 here.
Yeah, if only we had downstab too.
Need to create other FDS categories where you do P1 late.
I mean, there are some. Like any percent and the 100% optimally do P1 late. Although part of the issue though with this is because you have to stab the items, you can't collect items as a fairy. So the fairy spell is not nearly as useful in this version, unfortunately. Hey, those bots were nicer.
Yeah, certainly. It's when they're just standing still that you gotta worry. I feel like if they're just inching, usually they'll jump too late.
Yes.
Yeah, these iron knuckles, I always forget when I come back to this version that they're gonna attack you after a couple of hits.
Yes. Yeah, we actually won't be getting attack 4 Death Mountain because we'll be higher than attack 4 by that point.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, as Justin mentioned on the slideshow attempt, that we will possibly get attack 7, but surely attack 6 out of here, so...
Yeah, you can't get anything lower than 6 as long as you just take all the attack and kill all the stuff.
Yeah.
We did get that first bag, so there's a chance. Attack 7 here. Don't take attack 9 in DM. I've done that.
Yeah. It's both easier and harder to take attack 9 in this version, I find. Like, in some ways it's easier, in some ways it's harder.
Yep.
Dang. Okay, so we will be attack 6.
Still pretty good, though. Take 6.
And that was Horsehead.
Easy. Yeah, we're gonna be pretty overpowered for the first half of the game. It'll kind of all come back to normal by the end.
Hey, that was a rainbow split for Palace 1.
Oh. This is it. PB during the marathon. It's gonna happen. No pressure, though.
Yeah, right. But yeah, that is entirely true. The best defense is a good offense. The one big thing in this game is the longer you let the enemies stay alive, the more time they have to damage you. So if you can kill them quickly, then you don't have to worry about taking damage as much. Dang it. My beam didn't.
Yeah, it must have been a frame or two early on the stab or something.
Yeah.
Just didn't. The old beam was still there, maybe. Stabbing the trophy.
Gosh, that was weird.
So easy to dodge, though, in FTS.
Yeah,
The encounters have slightly different hitboxes in this version.
Yeah, they're narrower. I think they're only 8 pixels wide instead of 16 pixels wide, which gives you a much bigger window for doing things like slinks, which we'll see later. At least an attempt at slinks in a few spots.
You technically already did one on the way to Bubble Skip. That counts. That
True.
counts as a slink, right?
Yeah, that is true. Although that's more like an automatic slink.
It's a planned one, yeah. You know you're gonna get that one usually.
whereas it was not like a read and react Slink.
Yeah.
Or, well, you still are kind of reading and reacting, but you're reacting much earlier.
Does make getting the encounter skips a little more difficult, conversely, because the hitbox is smaller when you actually want to take the encounters.
Yes.
So, little give and take, but I think overall it's probably a little more favorable in the overworld to be able to dodge easily.
I think so.
Everything in here is going to die nice and quickly. Used to having attack 4 here, or even attack 3. If it's a, you know, a race or a marathon run, generally you're not going to always get attack 4.
Heck.
Whoop.
Missed my stab.
That's already knocked you forward.
Yeah. So, time for the Bagoo walk. Okay.
Ooh, that looks good. Gonna leave you alone? Nice.
Oh, wow. I'm shocked that it worked out that nicely.
Yeah, he got out of there at the very last tile, I think, for you to get in. That walk's tough because a lot of it you're up to, you know, the mercy of the game really at the beginning of the walk there.
Yeah, and you can't dodge anything in the swamp.
Yeah. So you want to get out of there as quickly as possible, but just hope you get a good pattern where they're not going to come after you. You have a little bit of time to like read it and decide which row you want to walk in the swamp and like hope it's the right choice. And sometimes there is no right choice and you're just kind of screwed either way, but yeah, that was very favorable there.
Yes.
We've entered Saria.
So split update with the clean walk to Bagoo. We're 12 seconds ahead.
Nice. That's one of the earliest big time sinks in the run. You can lose a lot of time there.
Yeah. So I will...
Just as easily as she got 0 encounters, you get 3.
Yes. Yeah, and those encounters are easily at least 7 seconds each, right?
Yeah, the swamp ones. Yeah,
the swamp ones are even more.
Certainly, yeah. Grass ones maybe 6 or 7.
Yeah, so to answer the question about the 1-up dolls, I will pick up some, but I don't pick up all of them. They're not part of the requirement for 100%. Guess we should talk about that. Oh, hey.
Yeah, the only requirements are going to be all the spells, items, and placing all the gems. So
sword
basically
techniques.
beating all the bosses. Yeah, and the 2 sword tech. Neither of which we have yet.
So I managed to get the dialogue on the magic lady super early. For some reason, she's like impossible to talk to.
Oh, that's how you got to do it in FTS. Yeah, you got to talk to her like way earlier than it feels like. It's so weird. You're like a whole body length away from her on the bridge, like if Link was laying down that far away.
All right, into Death Mountain.
The other thing that would not be required that some people may think maybe would be like the level ups. We don't require getting 888 leveling. It'd just be kind of a grind fest at that point.
Yeah, no one wants to hang around that long. Oh, dang it.
I looked like you had plenty of air there. I don't know how he got you.
Oh, heck.
They always go the way you don't want them to.
Yes.
There's our attack 7.
So it's Japanese. Bouken means adventure. It literally translates to Link's adventure.
Wow, all the bots left you alone. There's like extra bots in that room in this version, which is also just very nice of the game. Yeah. Shouldn't even say there's extra. It's really like there's less bots in our version, right? This is the original.
There's one more
like
bot in this version.
Yeah. All these Dairas just going down in one hit now. The red ones I think are still 2. Nice bag.
Yeah. The next red will only be 1 though, because we'll have attack 8.
Oh true, yeah, you're gonna get it right here. Yeah, some of the XP values for the enemies are also different. There's like a lot of subtle differences, like we said, stuff like that. In fact, I think in the NES version, some of the XP values are incorrect. Like, they kind of screwed it up.
So
certain enemies that are tougher to kill that give you less than, you know, a different version of that same enemy.
So yeah, the no in Japanese is for possessive. So I know you're making a joke, but that's how the translation is. The no signifies that it's possessive. Okay.
I think Zelda 1 is like Zelda no Densetsu.
Yeah.
Densetsu?
Hyrule no Densetsu?
Densetsu, yeah. And I don't know what that translates to either, but you might, or someone in chat might.
Hey, that's a rainbow split too.
We are rolling here.
And we're getting P-bags. Didn't take attack 9.
Yep, I was giving the thumbs up. No one could see me, but... Now you're pretty much never at risk, because I think it always will start on the last one you took, right?
Yeah. Densetsu means legend. Okay. Ah.
Okay, so that one actually translates the same way in English.
Yeah, the Hyrule Legend. Or Hyrule Fantasy. Yeah. What was that louder doing?
Yeah.
I've ever seen that.
Loud music. Had the headphones on.
All right.
I wasn't paying attention to the beginning. I wonder if there was like an extra. Did you do anything differently than you normally do, like with a jump or something? I don't know.
No.
Strange. Nice. Walk there. There's lots of odd little delays we'll do. You saw her like kind of stop on the overworld there for just a second and a half or so, which kind of sets up favorable RNG on how the encounters are going to react when they spawn.
And it makes them spawn in a more favorable position too.
Yeah, on that one, I think if you go right away, they like spawn on the half tile, so
yeah,
they just kind of end up getting you, even if you dodge properly. Single hit, red Daira, no stopping here.
Had to hesitate for the bubble.
That's fine.
But up here we'll be taking one intentional encounter. Hopefully we get it on the right spot. There we go. A little slow, but we got it.
Surprised it walked all the way over to you.
Yeah.
Thought I was gonna just get out of there. Yeah, that's gonna set up this nice little double spawn here, and the fairy is gonna ruin it.
The fairy ruined everything. Yeah, nothing in Zelda 2 Overworld is 100%.
Oh, but this is good.
That's
nice.
Only the fairy, though. Normally you end up taking a swamp encounter when that happens.
That's really no sweat at all there. It's like 3 seconds lost, maybe.
Yeah.
We're going to grab this medicine. I'm going to take the medicine to the town of Mido? I forgot what it was called.
Mido or Mido.
We're going to go. Yeah, Mido or Mido. However you want to pronounce it. I I think I actually switch between the two at this point. I used to always say Mido, but I think I've caught myself saying it the other way from just hearing people say it the other way.
I usually say Mido.
We're gonna get two things over in that town. One of our first sword techniques we were talking about earlier. So you see Eon do a few extra delays there. It's kind of the same deal. Tried for the slink.
Went slightly early.
Yeah. The visual is so different for the slink on this. I always get tripped up.
Yeah.
But no boulder spawn.
So
with the mist slink, so it's not a big deal.
all right. I always liked this town with like the flat white buildings. It just looked so different from all the other towns.
What are those buildings made out of, though? Plastic? And what looks like that?
I mean, it kind of reminds me of, like, it's a harbor town, like on the coast and stuff. Reminds me of, like, Greek islands. There's some Greek islands with, like, real white buildings.
Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Well, I guess it could be, like, stone, too, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Really bleached stone. Too square for that, though. What's that stuff that looks like plaster that they spray on the outside of buildings? Is it like stucco?
Maybe.
That the right word?
Yeah.
Styrofoam. We got the downstab and we got the not quite as broken in this version fairy spell.
Yes.
I mean, I guess it's still as broken if you're using it for glitches, but...
Yeah, you can still fairy feet with it, but...
Yeah.
Healer glitch doesn't really... I mean, you can healer glitch in this version, but you can't really do the scroll lock in the same way as the NES version, so...
yeah, it's too bad.
Yeah, no 16.5-minute category.
They fixed it for us in the NES version, so we could beat it faster.
Yes.
Nice another little scripted walk there that usually goes well.
Yeah,
one more thing to grab.
Is called what it is because it was discovered by someone playing with his feet. Crystal Saver, I believe.
Yep. Playing with an NES Advantage. Which I still think, I mean, how do you discover that with an NES Advantage even if you were playing with your hands? Like,
right.
It's a frame trick, you know, where you're going, you know, one frame off screen and then back the other direction. So just sheer luck.
Hey.
It was discovered that way.
Oh, you tracked me down.
Can't believe that.
I thought I was going to get the nice walk all the way.
Yeah, it was set up nicely. They usually never like follow you over there on this walk. This is still looking pretty good. You might get one more spawn.
Oh, there we go. Just the one encounter.
Maybe canceled it on the road there?
I think I did.
Yeah, I think you did.
Didn't need that, but okay. So the fairy feet glitch, basically what happens is if you, with the fairy, you have instant acceleration, whereas with Link you don't. And so it's like basically TAS only to do it with Link. But with the fairy, you can do like one frame taps to get to where the fairy disappears off the edge of the screen. And then you push back in the other direction. And what that allows you to do is on, what? Okay, we're doing that. Okay, we'll take life.
That works.
On the over-the-world pass-through encounters, really only on the overworld pass-through encounters, the game determines which side to spit you out of on the map based on the direction of your movement when you exit the screen. And so by doing that, you can actually effectively skip the encounter.
Yeah, and the trick is to doing it real fast.
Yes.
Because it's one of those tricks where you got to use magic to cast fairy, and then you got to line it up. And if you go 1 frame too far, or 1 pixel too far, or whatever, you just exit the screen on this, the same side you came in, and then you got to either try it again or just go.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
So
that trick's not allowed in this category. So.
Yeah, or we won't see that here. But pretty much any other category, it's fair game. I didn't catch your, how many other bags have you gotten besides that first one?
I got 2 bags, I think.
Okay. Try to get as many levels in P2.
Yeah. P2 and P4 are ones where you can sometimes squeeze an extra level out. So.
Yeah, unlike the NES run of this, which always, unless you mess something up, it always ends at 886. Sometimes you're just not going to get life 6 by the end of this run.
I think I had one run where I really messed something up and I only ended at 884.
Yeah, it can happen. I think that's probably happened to me too. As long as you get Magic 8,
yeah,
and then just don't get hit.
Attack 8 and Magic 8's all you need. Okay. Those blocks sometimes can be real rude.
I thought that first one was gonna clip you, but just behind you.
Almost went right into the dripper.
I don't know how you even had the... I would have just went right into it. You dodged it so nicely.
Yeah, I should be able to leave here with a Magic 4.
Yeah, she's gonna try to pile into Magic next. Mostly, I assume you might take Life 3 at some point.
I'll take Life 3 and Palace 3. Hoping for another bag.
These guys are nice and easy to kill in this version. The down stab kill, too. Wait, isn't this palace supposed to be blue?
Yeah, that's another fun thing. So it's the same tile. Oh gosh, I messed that up. The same tile set as Palace 1, and the same color palette. Oh shoot, that was scratching the back of my neck. I forgot that those respawned. But yeah, so the one nice feature they added in the NES release was distinct color palettes and tile sets for all of the palaces.
Yep, all we get here is this, and then 3, 4, and 6 are the blue color from the basements.
Yes.
Or I suppose Palace 2 is probably the same color as well in the NES version. This is obviously Palace 2 here.
Might actually take Life 3 here to save on the refill at the gem.
That's not a bad idea. 833 leaving here. We'll probably see 853 out of the next palace, right?
That's the plan, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully get an extra level in P4.
Okay. Of course.
Not supposed to do that. We're supposed to let you keep walking. Oh, this is good though. Think you canceled? Nope. Thought you canceled another spawn.
No, but that's real good.
It was so nice.
Yeah.
Just went right around you.
So I did a little practice before this, and I took 3 encounters on that walk, so...
It's a really good overworld so far.
Yeah.
It's been no huge multiple encounter time losses or anything. The overworld in Zelda 2 is really, when you really get down to the nitty gritty in the speedrun, it's like really where you lose the most time.
Yes. So, and got a couple of nice raids in here, Walranium and Ibaba, I don't know. Thanks for those raids.
Morning.
Okay, finally got the shield spell. Didn't forget it. Yeah.
The P5 horse head, I think, is just identical, right?
It is, yes.
But the P5 helmet head is beefed.
Yeah. The neat thing about the P5 helmet head is at attack 8, the P5 helmet head fight is exactly the same as the P2 helmet head on the NES version with attack 5, which is what we do in the NES version.
Nice walk there. So slight difference there. If you know the NES version, that little tomb there is just a small screen with like an old lady on it that gives you a hint or whatever. In this version, it's actually a full encounter that you start in the middle of. You have to walk out one of the it's like a 6-second time loss. So instead we just try to take that road encounter right under it, which Eon did perfectly. I'd never seen that. The way you kind of set that up with the walk, that looked nice.
Yeah, that seemed to be the best way I could work it out to do with the late Shield Town walk.
That should be red, but we get blue. I think she probably would have preferred the XP rather that she got from the IK, if I'm not. Yeah, you're gonna get Magic 4.
Yeah, I would have liked the magic refill, honestly, from getting a red jar, but it doesn't really matter.
I get it for a while. Still 500 away. Those Doom Knockers giving 200 XP. Love it.
Yeah. Making the 4-tile jump.
Quick little outside section.
Yeah, I like that
inside.
little courtyard.
Alright, scary room. No beams. We got bots, we got lava. That bot is in the lava. Nice.
Right. Oh. Dang. I started mashing early.
Got in there second try, though. Sometimes they keep rejecting you, I feel like.
Yeah.
If you miss it the first time. Any chance we get to cast jump in a room like this, we're gonna take it, so that's what she does here. It's much safer. Get air over the boss before you land. Nice. That jar is not supposed to be there.
Yeah, it's a 50-50, but we call it the never jar because it almost always seems to be red iron knuckle.
Yeah, the cast sound is wild. Talking to like the wizard guys that give you the spells. Also, the text box sound is pretty wild. Oh, nice.
Somehow I managed not to take damage there.
Yeah, that was setting up to be a nightmare.
Yeah. When I saw I missed that first block, I was a little scared.
Yeah, we have some boss roars, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't think Rebo's gonna do it, right?
Rebo does not roar. The next one that roars is Volvagia.
Yeah, not till Palace 6.
I mean, technically, if Horsehead would have, but I think I killed him too fast for that, and I definitely don't think he'll roar this time in the refight in Palace 5. And hey, perfect quick kill.
Beautiful Rebo. Quick double hit after the dismount. Yeah, if you blinked, you missed it. That was 4 hits in like a second and a half. 2 seconds. Very nice. Good spawn there.
Yeah. Oh, heck.
I don't know if you want to call Rebo a boss. Kind of a poser. Just like an IK with a horse. It's a regular enemy, you know?
I mean, his AI is slightly different from the regular blue IK, so there is that.
That's fair. He has like a couple more brain cells. Nice. That walk on the FTS version is nicer because you can just get to the road.
Yes. I might start doing that on the NES. I don't know.
Might be worth it.
There we go. You want beams for this room? Because of that guy right there.
Yep. And as Eon just displayed, you can kill Zoras as well as Tektites with the sword in this version. So fire is actually completely unnecessary, but
there's
in reality, it's
likely to be
necessary.
one good use of it in this. One or two. If I get Red Jar in Palace 6, I'll use it there.
I wonder what caused them to change it and add enemies that needed to be killed with fire when they originally I mean, clearly it was just meant to be a ranged weapon, right?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
So that unnecessary fairy cast was just to get my magic down. Needed to cast it at some point.
Yeah, we're going to be refilling in the town here, and she wants it to be still refilling when she leaves the screen that she gets the refill on. We'll see it in action.
Time to dazzle walk. Named for a person. Not just because it's a dazzling walk.
Get out of here, fairy. Oh, nice extra up there.
There we go.
Beautiful. And you see that last encounter was intentional, and now she's doing these stabs again. We're just delaying how long Link is on that screen, so these next encounters will home directly in on Link like that, so she can get the next skip. It wastes a little time to do it, but guaranteeing that skip and not having to wait for them to, you know, fitz around and come to you, or maybe not even ever come to you, it's worth it every time. Costs a couple seconds,
yeah.
So. Yeah, there is a lot of small differences, and then kind of the leveling system is the most major difference. Fairy Claws. Discovered by Highlander GCB.
Yes.
Shoutouts. He hates that trick.
Thanks, Light. Right.
Light rolling in. Yeah, the trick people used to do before Highlander so graciously discovered the fairy feet, which, by the way,
Fairy Claws.
Fairy Claws. Did I say fairy feet?
You
Yes,
did.
Fairy Claws. Is just simply ducking when you cast fairy lets you go down the chimney as a fairy.
Yeah, it preserves the crouch state into the fairy.
What they used to do before was cast jump, and if you jump from about 2 tiles away, you can just barely kind of clip above the corner of that height of a building. It only works if the block you're clipping up onto has no blocks under it, which is how the house roofs are. You can't really see that, but you can tell if you like stab at them and stuff.
Yeah, and it's weird. I don't know why that makes a difference.
I don't either. It's silly. And I didn't even know that was a thing till Link 7's
Yeah.
Kaizo hack, where you kind of have to know that. Spoilers. People should play that hack, though.
I need to
If you
play
like
that
Kaizo.
back. Yeah.
All right, so we got skips again. You saw Eon talk to that sign again, just delaying. Doing some stabs. 4 stabs is the standard, for at least for these skips. There are other parts of the game where we're going to use some stabs later to set stuff up. And it should be noted that nothing in the
That was a
overworld.
good
Nice. Was that unbuffered?
It was unbuffered.
Nice.
Just hold right.
Oh, just hold right. Let's go.
Ah, dang it.
One more. Oh.
Forgot the timing of that last one because I so rarely make it that far.
Where it was coming. Yeah, that's still good though. 1 encounter. Yeah, we like to let 3 letters appear on the sign. You don't have to talk to the sign. You can probably do 2 stabs or 3 stabs or something, or you can talk to like a person and let 3 letters appear. But yeah, as I was saying, nothing in the even with those manipulations, nothing in the overworld is ever truly guaranteed in this game. So you can control a lot of it and you can react to a lot of it, but sometimes there's nothing you can do about certain things. So you just kind of hope for the best. And yeah, this overworld so far has been definitely very much above average, I would say.
Dang it. Oh.
Yeah, we're trying to get some extra XP here to get this, hopefully get 1 extra level than normal in this palace. If not, it's not a huge deal, but having life 6 at the end is a little nicer than life 5.
Yeah.
Just because everything hits pretty hard, so.
All right, into Palace 4.
The Purple Palace. Oh, wait. Dang.
Meant to try for a jar, but I missed.
So as Eon was saying before, these whiz robes, it's actually in this palace and Palace 6, and I think the Magos are kind of on the same.
Yeah.
So really the last 3 palaces here, other than the final palace, they kind of just spawn wherever and whenever they want. In the NES version, once you get towards like the edge of the screen, they won't really spawn anymore. They won't get in your way. they don't really care in this version. They will spawn right as you're about to leave the screen even, and
Yes.
like materialize and hit you backwards or whatever.
Yeah.
They just
It's
they don't care.
real annoying.
Nice.
So I'm gonna, normally we would take 3 death abuses. I'm gonna skip one just for marathon safety.
Yeah, these death abuses here save like 3 seconds. Mainly we use them to refill the magic. It's definitely not even required at all for the first lava room there. Probably not even required for the second one in this version, I guess, but
It's really not, especially if you get the jar there. Or, yeah. Often you'll get the level up in this room. Oh yeah, we'll get it, we'll get Magic 6, off the, Doom Knocker.
yeah, right outside. So now we're over leveled on attack and magic, really. I mean, I guess we were a little bit before. The next palace, she's gonna have magic 7, which is much higher than we normally have in Palace 5. So the Eco Key trick has much less severe consequences if you miss it, because you can still just cast Fairy and still have plenty of magic to use Jump in the block room, which is a nice little thing. But ideally, we're just not going to miss that trick.
Ideally. Jerk spawn.
Yeah, see, that would never... I don't think I've ever seen that in NES.
Oh, come on.
Look at this!
Wow. Like,
You're just lining up.
you can't do anything about that either.
Yeah, that last one is the only one you really could do. You just jump over, but like all the other ones are under that low ceiling. They really just changed. Like Palace 4 in the NES version is one of the easier, if not the easiest palace. And these Wizrobes really just changed the whole game in this version.
Yes. And this is where you really see how slow the elevators are.
Yeah, when it's a triple screen. Nice. Down stabbing through. You see how she gets real close before she jumps and does a little bunny hop.
Yeah, the
in
small
case they
jump is key. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I maybe could have made that, but
Yeah, maybe. Probably 2 full hearts of damage. I guess that doesn't really matter. You're about to get abused soon. What do we normally have for life in here? 4? No.
yeah,
No,
you
like
usually
3.
take life 4 in here.
Oh yeah, you take it in here, duh. Apologies, I haven't played this game in like a month.
By now you would have attack life 4
Yeah, you normally get it at the boots, that's right.
or earlier.
Oh yeah, you could even take it earlier. A little bit of down before A
Yes.
on the on the block break before the Doom Knocker there. Alright, here's our final lava room. It's definitely the one you really want to cast Jump in because of these
Yes.
Ra or Ras. I don't know how to properly pluralize Ra. I just like Ra. I just like saying Ra.
Raw heads. or
Ra heads, that works too.
or as I like to
But
call them,
I mean, they are. That's like their
unicorn
whole
heads.
body. Yeah, unicorn heads makes more sense because we just call everything in this game what it looks like anyway. I call the other ones wolf heads, so I
Yeah,
don't really know what they're called.
they're mouths.
Mouse. Yeah.
MAU
Sure, I've been told that
is
a bunch of times.
yeah.
Maybe I'll remember one of these days.
So I did some neat manipulations on those tin suit spawns to make them spawn behind me so they didn't mess up stuff.
Yeah, they spawn based on your facing direction.
Yeah.
And there's like kind of a certain spot where they're always going to spawn if you're always moving.
Sure, we'll take that. Get our life 4.
Nice.
Maybe shouldn't have grabbed the pea bag, but that's okay. Getting extra life for this boss is good.
Reflex. All right, here's other Karok.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. So we go to the left for this version. Not that it's any better.
Off screen on the right.
Yeah. It's still way worse than the NES Karok.
That was actually not terrible. It started out great.
Knocked you around a little, but shielded, you didn't really take much damage, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty quick. I really like how that sprite looks
yes,
in this version.
It's symmetrical.
Yeah. But yeah, he will troll. I think when we get to Volvagia, the version of that is actually a little easier.
Yes.
As long as you know how to do the jackhammer.
Get the magic pixel.
Yep.
So, and here's a slight route divergence from the NES coming up. Getting the heart container before Palace 5. Just because we can cast magic and refill it here, and then we can save a little bit of time after the palace by taking our level up in the town. So,
which sounds strange, but for some reason when you take a level up in the town, it gives you a different fanfare.
It's like 4 notes shorter or something.
Yeah, it's the fanfare that you would normally get when you get a spell, right?
Yeah, the walking on water is because of the boots that we collected in Palace 4. And it's only certain water tiles that you can do that on.
Yeah, she walked on a very specific path there. There's just a single tile-wide path that goes to the heart, and then she has to kind of go back and then down 3 tiles,
Here's
and
Eco
then
Key.
to the right again.
I think I stabbed too quickly. I didn't hesitate quite enough.
The spot looked kind of okay.
Spot was fine. Yeah, it was about 3.5 tiles.
Yeah.
Definitely doable in the spot.
High.
I just didn't hesitate enough.
Oh, that's okay. You still got plenty of magic for jump, as we said earlier. So if you missed that in the NES version, we normally set up a drop to be on one of these 2 red iron knuckles here and hope that it's a red jar, because your magic is actually going to end up being lower than it is now. And for the next room coming up, we want to use the jump spell. If you don't get a red jar, you got to stand here and kill a Mago and take your next magic level.
Yes, which we do want to get, like, I think 2 Mago kills in this to get an extra level. Oh, shoot.
Whoop.
There we go.
Nice. Block maze to get out there.
Just my drops on the red IK.
That Mago just on the edge of the screen there.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was nice.
Good down stab on that, yeah.
Oh, dang it. Didn't quite get the jackhammer.
We'll show back up. Oh,
There we go.
nice. All right, here's our special guest.
Didn't get the double hit.
So this is why, in the NES version, it's just such a weird room with just a random blue iron knuckle. Like, it just makes more sense for a boss to be guarding that
Yeah,
passage.
it's more of a hint that there's something, that it's a fake wall.
Yeah. But 2 hits, easy. This is definitely the same horse head. We aren't going to see Guma, unfortunately. Or fortunately, however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
Oh. Nice.
That
There
was
we go.
weird, but okay. Messed up the jackhammer somehow. Gosh, these Magos are the worst.
Thought you had the downstab there. That was crazy.
So did I. So I think now I have plenty of XP. I don't really think I want to kill any more Magos if I can avoid it.
Yeah, it's kind of a sweet spot if we're trying to take the level ups in the town, and I'm not sure I even know it on this version.
There's quite a window, actually.
Okay.
So it's, yeah, not too worried.
You can definitely get too much, quote unquote, on the NES version, and then
Yes.
you won't be able to make it to the town before your level ups occur. Which is fine. It's just like, you know, a little bit of time you could have saved. Helmet Head gives 500,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely good.
Hey, Swag didn't break the block.
That was sweet. Sometimes you break the block and don't get the jar.
Yeah, the two
Look, it's supposed to be
hitboxes
the
are
other
not
way
the
around.
same.
That is a very strange jar right there. I think it's the same in FDS, but if you try to upstab that block, the block will break, but the jar won't come out. You have to upstab the air again after the block breaks. But that's why she did the side stab there.
You can walk under that one on the NES version, but not the FDS version.
Very strange. Nice beam.
Yeah, I like that. Getting that rail grind.
The rail grind on that bubble. Did you set that up? Does that happen every time?
Yeah, if you just go straight up and let it bounce off the wall.
Okay. That's how you do it. All right. I didn't know.
Yep, yeah, if you
Probably
start
always, like,
walking to the
upstab that
left,
one in
it
this
moves
version.
the wall.
Nice.
So,
Eon has all the swag. All the swag tricks. And that guy doesn't react to you as soon. This guy exists, which is not there in the NES
and there's
version.
the red guy above.
Yep. Also not there, I don't think, right? In the NES.
Yeah, also not there. This red guy is there on the NES.
This one, yeah. So there's like 5 iron knuckles all just hanging out in this room in this version. It's crazy.
Oh, come on.
1995. Where was everybody in chat in 1995? Oh, now 2045. Where was everyone in chat in 2045?
Okay.
All right, now we're all dead.
Yes.
Sorry. It's grim. All right, here's that Palace 2. Nice. Got the kill and then bounce back to him.
Yeah, life there.
Very nice fight. I was also in 5th grade.
Okay. Lost 9 seconds on that split, but still in the green.
right, here we go. We got a town and we got a lot of overworld stuff.
Yes.
For the next palace. Some more collecting, and then another town. A lot of errands to run. Here come those town level ups.
Just the one.
Or I guess it's just the one in this version, yeah. In the NES, that's a huge save over getting them out, because you take 4 level ups there. Yeah, what am I thinking? You can't take more than 1 level up at a time in this version. That lady who lets you into this house is also positioned differently in this version.
Yes.
You can talk to her a little sooner for some reason. Just all these weird little tiny differences.
Fire spell, everyone's favorite. Finally getting that.
Yeah, I think that might make an appearance.
All right, so here's the everyone's favorite fence encounter skip, which is easier on the FDS version, but
good old river dance.
yes. Well, river dance is the old strat. This one I don't know that it has a name really.
That's fair.
River
Koala
slink
dance.
maybe.
There's the koala. Did you buffer that with the recorder?
Not intentionally, but yes.
Okay, I was gonna say I didn't know if you did that on purpose, but it was like perfect. I'm like, I think she just has to hold down.
So the Wilsons can't throw above themselves on this version, so you just fly to the top of the screen and you're good. Also, if you don't know why they're called Wilsons, you probably don't remember playing this game on the NES.
If you were in 5th grade in 1995, you probably know why they're called Wilsons, though.
Nice, backspawn.
Oh, beautiful. Great walk. Whoop. All right.
Oh my goodness, that was a rainbow split.
Oh, what is that? 3rd one of the run, at least?
4th, I
Second
think.
one? 4th?
Yeah.
Well, there's a town under that tree. And it's called Kasuto. And we're gonna get like 3 different things here.
Oh, gotta
Maybe
fill up
some
our life
swag.
here. There's 2 opportunities for some good swag. We're also gonna see something that does exist in the NES version, but you rarely ever see it, so...
We're praying for swag. All right, out through the window. There's a window there.
You can do that on the NES version, but you lose time because of the item fanfare. You can't ferry all the items, but since this version, you actually can't ferry the items anyway, so...
Yep.
Got one.
Oh!
You can, these items in the basement, they're the only items in the game you can collect with the beam, and if you do it just right, you can beam wrap them, and that's the swag.
That was unbelievable.
There's a backup if you miss the beam wrap. There's a backup, which is why I queued the fire spell. So
I want to see the backup now. No, get the beam wrap twice. If you get the beam wrap again,
I think my PB actually got the beam wrap twice. So
I think I've only even like done it once in an actual run.
okay. Oh, I had the wrong spell queued
Oh
up.
no! Oh no!
And now I can't use the fire spell.
Oh well, that's too bad. Dang. Yeah, so...
Whoops. That's a little bit of a time loss.
The beam works just because for some reason in the basements in the town that works, right? That's the only reason. It's the only place you can do it with the beam. Obviously in this game you pick them up with the sword anyway. That was discovered, I think, from randomizer because it technically works in the NES version, but you don't stab items in that version. So
time for some tech type math.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna try to delay leaving this screen here, depending on...
Oh, that was beautiful.
Nice. Easy math. No hits. Well, 2 in a crouch, and then hopefully slinks. Unbuffered again.
Dang it.
What was that?
That was weird. I don't know what happened on that second encounter.
It still get in there. Nice. Scoop. Quick delay as well to keep these.
Oh, probably taking an encounter though. Yeah.
Dang.
Losing some time now.
Oh. You got the swaggiest trick in the game. The beam wrap itself is just a mechanic of the game. Like you saw earlier, she was kind of trying to beam wrap tin suits in P1. You can hit stuff off one side of the screen, which will hit stuff on the other side of the screen. Sometimes you can just do a regular sword attack, like at the right edge of a screen. It'll hit a block that's on the very left edge of the screen, like before you leave the room. In like those P3 or P4 block rooms is a good example. The Minecraft rooms. So that's just kind of a timing. It's really, she just had to really just do that at the exact right time. And also do a reverse like low beam, so which are also not easy.
The hot strats don't work in the next room, but there is the warm strats, so
microwave strats here.
Got it.
Nice.
Although it didn't do the best thing where it sends that off the screen.
Yeah, it's just off by like a tiny bit for the NES version for some reason. We normally break the block right after the one she broke, and the bubble goes right into the slot and gets trapped in that little prison there with the iron knuckle. Just doesn't quite line up in this version.
Missed the double hit.
Still good, early dismount.
Yes. So I tried. I couldn't get the collecting the jar or stabbing it through the screen wrap in this version. Granted, I only tried once, but...
Oh yeah, I don't know if I've tried that in this.
So, unfortunately, did not get a red jar, which means I'm not gonna do fire strats. Because I definitely want to have jump spell for the boss.
Yeah.
And magic is real tight in this version.
How much is, Yeah, no, you wouldn't have enough, right? Jump, I don't remember how much jump is right now.
Jump is 12 right now.
Okay.
Fire's 16.
Yeah.
I'd need a blue jar, which, I mean, chances are I'll get one, but...
yeah, you don't want to have to risk that, though.
Yeah.
It'd be just your luck to get the 50 bag.
Ah, dang, no ceiling walk either.
You can't have all the swag, Eon. Save some for the rest of us. This is where she would be using fire.
Yes.
If we had one extra bar of magic. There it is, just to be safe. You can kind of do that room just basically no stop. Usually no stop unless a Mew gets in the way. With the fire spell, you can kind of just throw out a couple fire beams and let them do the work on the raw.
This is nice because those get like sent off screen, and then it's
they don't
a lot
follow you.
easier. I just don't want this blue guy to jump on me. Thank you.
Yeah, that red guy is also not there in NES, so if that blue guy jumps here, you really don't have anything you can do about it. 'Cause
Yeah.
the red guy's in the way. You have to jump earlier. One more Rebo.
Hey, there we go. Got the quick kill.
Nice. 2 out of 3 on the quick kills. The third one was still pretty quick.
Okay.
Best Barba, as Cantaloupe
Yes.
says. Yep.
This is Volvagia.
And the very nice 2 tiles to jump on when you enter the room.
And that was the magic pixel for the jackhammer.
I was very happy when you told me about that.
Yeah, it makes it so much nicer. All right, time for a fairy dash.
Wait. There we go.
And we got magic 8.
Yeah, that's it. That's it for leveling. Got the life 6, and yeah, unlike NES, she doesn't get to save a level up for later here, so that's kind of where that extra life that you save really might come in handy too, because
Yes.
this endgame's pretty brutal in this version.
It is. Yeah, I will likely end up taking a death abuse before Thunderbird. So,
Getting those VOD skips with the smaller hitboxes, as we were talking about way earlier in the run, this is where we're doing a lot of skips right now, and they're all tight spawns that spawn near you, so yeah, it's just a lot of opportunity to miss skips and lose time, and then of course, just everything that can hurt you and not being able to get that free refill later.
heck. Did not want to take that damage, but
Probably do a life cast.
yeah, I will. I'm gonna get the jar and I'll use that to cast life,
Yeah.
and then do beam strats and VOD.
Scary bridges. Fairy bridges. Single stab there. Set up the homing encounter.
I did not.
That's a tough back spawn.
Yeah,
Still good on health.
there we go.
Nice. Yeah, they left you with just enough to get the beam back still. Oh.
Didn't have it.
Yeah, didn't have it yet. Nice. Nice jump. Alright, that one looked nice. Oh!
I
So
went
close.
slightly too
That would've
early.
been
I
a
was
lucky
nervous.
skip, yeah. Yeah, that's actually not really. She didn't really miss much there, because normally you actually take an encounter on the way to that one.
Yeah.
So she had an opportunity there to kind of
Save time.
skip something you almost never get to skip. Yeah. Still good though. Still got all our
All right.
resources here.
Thank you, Max.
Max. Good boy.
Max was nice.
Nice. We're in there,
Okay.
full health, full magic.
I'm gonna just be quiet and play because I'm still on PB pace.
All right. Let's finish it out. Easy GP. Having the full allotment of magic, she will have some options on how she wants to use this. Also, with the 3 lives, she can take a death abuse later. She needs to refill.
Yeah,
She's mainly going to be just looking to not lose a lot of time, yeah.
basically. I tend to like to try to avoid the death abuse if I can, but we'll see how much damage I take. But enjoy the epic music that is slightly different on this version, like just the, I don't know, the quality of the music. I don't know music theory, but there's something different about it.
The tone.
Yeah.
The forever search for tone.
What is this, Rygar?
Alright. No one likes this room. Nice. Ooh, very nice. Alright, gets through that. Oh, what's he doing? Nice. Good patience on that red Foca there.
Yeah.
Got another room like that coming up later. Hopefully he'll be nicer.
Here's hoping, but I'm not gonna hold my breath.
They'll probably just spawn all the way back to the right. Oh, sick. Nice. Alright, here's Scott Bicula.
Yep.
Another 1995 type reference. Or even earlier, I guess. Very nice room.
Got the tink.
And the reverse tank. This is it. This is the run. It might be the first time in the run I've said the word tank, and that's kind of unacceptable, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know that I've had a lot of good tinks, though.
Yeah, it's fair. Look at this guy with the reverse.
I think I'm
Fire,
likely
like
gonna
the
just take the
backspin.
death abuse with the damage I've got.
Nice. There's a duck there. Yeah, it's in that gray area.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
You still got...
queue up fairy and just fairy over the last spicy.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Death abuse is very minimal time loss anyway.
Oh, and you're up at the top step there, jerk.
If she despawned a Bicula, I don't even know what I would have done.
I've only ever done that once, and it was on the FDS version. Here's King Bot.
I mean, the reverse beam wrap was enough. I might have had a heart attack or something. Alright, here we go. We got a bird and a shadow to go kill. And it is worth noting that the time on her timer is gonna actually, like, her run is actually gonna be lower than that. We actually calculate the loads out of these runs, so
Yes.
probably should have
One
mentioned that.
cycle.
It's not a huge deal, but yeah, everyone kind of plays this on a different. Some people play on EverDrive, Power Pack, or actual FDS, or whatever emulator, and they all have kind of different load times on those wait screens where the disc is, you know, simulating a disc flip or actually flipping the disc if it's an FDS. And that was a sick Thunderbird.
Yeah, the one cycle Thunderbird is great.
We are a Dark Link away. Dark Link is a little trollier on this version sometimes, so hopefully we get not that. Oh. Nice.
Time. Hey.
Sub 80 on the timer even.
Sub 80 RTA. Wow. That's
with loads.
Yeah, with loads. Now I want to. That's like so that's a 42.5-second PB.
That's a yes. I can't clap. I got my finger on my push to talk. I'm clapping. I'll clap on my desk.
So that is not quite a sub 77. It's like a 77.07 is like the time on that with the loads removed.
That's huge though. That's huge. And that's with the little mishap in the town.
Yes.
Which was quite good. It's probably a good 10 seconds right there. Yeah, that was really nice though. Overall, I mean, overworld overall, other than maybe the last walk before P6, right?
Yeah.
Was pretty darn good, I think, everywhere else.
Yeah, no, that's solid. I said before that I had an outside chance at a PB, and
an inside chance.
Yeah, no, and that's 5 rainbow splits on this run. So
good luck beating them.
Yes.
Just got to get attack 7 now on P1. Beat that early one. Actually, you know what? You might not beat it if you get attack 7, because is there more like level up time?
I don't think so. It's more level up in Palace 1, but...
Oh, I thought that was the split that you got a rainbow on. Or one of the ones.
Yeah. So,
either way. Heck of a run.
But, anyway, yeah, thank you all so much for all the support and everything. Stay tuned for Cantaloupe running Z1. That's sure to be a great run as well. Thank you, Justin, for the excellent commentary, and thanks for RGL for putting on such a great marathon.
Absolutely. Thanks, everyone.